What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing? How y'all boys been? I know it's been a while since I made a video, but I'm back. And we're going to be talking about some really important stuff. So make sure y'all leave a like, comment, and subscribe because this is the channel that's going to help you guys grow into the profitable traders that you are meant to be. All right, so let's get into this. The first topic we are talking about today is triggers, right? What compels or triggers you to get into a trade, right? This is really important, especially if you're in the beginning stages, like most of us are. Your triggers are what's going to determine the quality of your entries. So let's just say, for instance, you're trading USD 30, right? And it's 7 o'clock and you decide to enter a trade. Most people who are inexperienced would say, CJ, there's no problem with that. And the more experienced people would say, why are you in that trade at that time? What triggered you to enter that trade? Because if you do the analysis and you actually do the homework and you do the reps and you start, you know, putting that time into the craft that you needed to, you would know that there was a mistake made. So, for instance, as far as trading that specific pair at that specific time, you should always wait until around 8:30, 9 o'clock before actually trading on that market. Now, that's not to say that you can't look at the charts, you can't look at the formations and see what could possibly happen to predict the direction of the market based on your past analysis. That's different. But if you're talking about entering a trade at 7:30, there's definitely a trigger there. So a lot of people's triggers are their trading style, right? Some people like to do what's called long-term trading or buy and holding. Like you're buying a position and you're holding it for long periods of time, up to 3 to 4 months. All right, that's one way. And that could be a trigger. You're saying, okay, well, I'm not in this trade for a short amount of time. I'm going to be in this trade for a couple of months. So the entry is not really as important on a day-to-day level as it is on a month-to-month level. Okay, that's one instance. Another instance would be simply just price. It hits a certain price, and you're like, oh, okay. Since I've done my past analysis all week, and I was waiting for it to hit this price, and it's close enough, so I'm going to enter there. That's another trigger. Another trigger would be emotions. A lot of people fall victim to their emotions, especially into the skill of trading, and that's why they see such little success on their path to succeeding in this endeavor. So, trading with emotion. I've talked about it on the channel before. I'll talk about it again. Trading on emotion is like juggling knives. You might catch it, but you might cut yourself. There's a high likelihood you'll cut yourself. So, what I tell my students is if you're going to trade off emotion and you're feeling very emotional, don't trade. Not today. Not today. Not today, because there's a lot of aspects of trading that are very uncontrollable, and the last thing you want to fall victim to is something that you can control, which is when you get into the market. You can control when you get into the market. No one's pushing that buy or sell button for you, so if you push it and it was based off of emotion, that's a mistake. It doesn't even matter if the trade's profitable. Let's say you make money on the trade, still was a bad move. Because if you draw it out through a long enough span of time, you're not going to see that result. You're not going to see those results. You're not going to see the profitability stretch out over months and years, which is the goal. That's the goal. To be a profitable trader isn't to be profitable one day. It's to be forever profitable. It's to always have the skill set of entering into the financial markets and pulling money out and depositing it in your bank account. Like, that's why we all do this. That's why we all have trained our skills. That's why we all read these books. That's why we go to these mentorships. That's why we join these courses. It's because we want to maximize our skill set within the ability to get in the market, enter at a price, sell at a higher or lower price, and make the difference. That's why we do what we do. So the trade off emotion that doesn't really support that goal. So if you're trading off emotion, that's a huge trigger that you need to be able to identify as a trader if you're not looking to just lose money all day, you know. And don't get me wrong, there are also times to like where you're not making the decision off of emotional factors, and you still shouldn't trade. You know, there are so many, like I said, there are so many things that go into trading that could result in a loss, but there are also so many things in your favor that can result in you getting that winning trade, or those 5 winning trades, or those 10 winning trades. Like people go on trading streaks all the time. I've been on trading streaks. I'm sure you have too as well. We all get our little streaks, our little hot streaks, and the point is to maximize those and to make as much money during our hot streaks as possible. And the only way to do that is to remove emotion from the equation. So that's why I wanted to talk to y'all about. I wanted to make sure that you guys understood that identifying your triggers is very important. So what I have for you guys to do, a little bit of homework. Every time you're getting into an emotional state while you're on the markets, because even looking at the charts can make people emotional. Write it down. Just write it down. Like, okay, I'm at the charts at 7:45. I'm feeling anxious. I notice I'm getting a little impatient. I'm getting angry. I'm getting sad. Whatever emotion comes to mind, whatever way that you can categorize how you feel in the moment while you're on the charts, journal it. And then when you're in a trade, this is extremely important. If you don't do anything else within this video, make sure you do this. When you're in a trade, the first 10 to 15 minutes, don't touch a thing. When you've entered the trade and you hit that buy or sell button, there's nothing else you can do. All you can do now is just wait and either take profit or take a loss. So it's time to journal your emotions. It's time to journal your mental state. How do you feel in that trade? Are you confident? Are you insecure? Are you happy? Are you glad that you got in that position at that time? Are you excited? Are you that confident in your entry that you know you're going to make money? Like you know it. Like there's no question about it. Like this is money right here. Like this is an extra $100, $200, $300, $500, $1,000. This is it right here. Journal it and put it into your specific trading journal. Your trading journal should be broken down into multiple categories, and I'll go over that in another video. But I want to stay on the topic of your triggers, your emotions, and your journal. So write down how you feel, write down your confidence level from 1 to 10, and then write down what you feel you could have done better in that entry. And sometimes you're gonna look at an entry and you're gonna say, nope, this was perfect. Write it down. Like, nope, this was a perfect trade. I did my analysis. I was ready for price to hit this level. It hit this level, and now I'm just waiting for it to hit my take profit. And then after you finish that process, when you exit the trade, journal how you feel, whether it's profitable or not. Because there are going to be times that you're going to notice that you might not have a profitable trade, but you still feel good about it. You're like, okay, that just wasn't for me. All right, roger that. I'll just tighten up next time, and I'll make sure that I get a better entry. I'll make sure that I'll do more analysis so that next time this doesn't happen. Or you will get a profitable trade. You'll say, all right, I believed in myself. I was confident, and I really enjoyed the fact that I entered that trade at that time. And you're going to feel confidence. Your confidence is going to just rise and rise and rise. The 3 things that are most important in trading is your confidence, your competence, and your discipline. Those are the 3 skills that all traders have, all successful traders have. They're competent, they're confident, and they have discipline. They all just mushing together into one person, and that's why they are able to find the success, because they can rely on those 3 internal skills that they have. Anyways, guys, I'm going to wrap this up now. I thank you guys for sticking to the video this long. I hope that you guys use that tactic that I told you about writing into your journal, rating your confidence level 1 to 10, rating your competence level 1 to 10, how much work you put into the actual trade, how much work you put into studying the market, studying what's going on, and then your discipline. How disciplined are you? How disciplined are you in your day-to-day life, right? Did you go to the gym today? Did you make your bed? Did you clean your house? Did you take care of all your other responsibilities that you don't have to worry about them while you're on the charts? How disciplined are you? Rate it 1 to 10. You do those three things every single day and you seek to get 1% better on those three things. I promise you, over the span of a year, you're going to become a completely different trader. And you have to be patient. You have to be. Like, this is not a get rich quick scheme. This is not a get rich quick skill. This is a skill that's cultivated by the most intelligent people in the world. And you cannot rush this process. So thank you guys for watching this, man. I love y'all. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.